Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, J.I. Colorist. My name is Jody and today's video is my Q2 or second quarter midway through look at how I'm doing for my books to touch, my books to finish, and just a brief update on how the channel is doing and maybe a few changes going forward for the next few months. So first off, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been so kind and supportive in their comments on a community posts that I did a week ago. I've had a few changes going on in my life this summer, and I just wanted to say I'm doing well, I'm doing fine, but life is taking a little bit of a time to adjust. My stepfather passed away at the end of April, and then my uncle passed away at the beginning of May, and then sadly my girlfriend passed away on June the 8th. So every month for the last 3 months we've lost someone, and that has brought up, of course, grief for everybody. My mom, whose partner passed, has since moved in with me, and so she will be living with me permanently now. And so we're taking a bit of time to adjust to that. The garden is growing, and she's been a big help with keeping up the yard work and the weeding. But she is elderly and has arthritis, so we are taking it slow and just getting to know each other a bit better as adults. So that's what's been going on here. I will put in a clip of the garden and how it's going. We've had a pretty good growing season so far. We did have some frost recently, so I was busy out there covering up my poor pumpkins while that was going on. But I'm hoping, since we are at the end of June, that frost is hopefully part of our past. So since it is the end of June, I have wanted to bring you up to date on my books to touch. So I had 5 books to touch. I had 1 Kirby Roseanne's Universe, 2 was Alexis Thomas tarot coloring book. 3 was the Jane Madej Nature's Sweet Moments. 4 was the World Literature by Erie, and 5 was a Seasons or one of the Forest Opal Girls, because I do have more than one of the Forest Girls books. And I'm happy to say that in June I was able to color one of these books, so I did a page, and you will see it on Sunday's video. It was a buddy color with Sherry Denowich, so that was awesome, and it is my first page out of Nature's Sweet Moments by Jane Madej. So that book is now touched. Of course, I also previously touched the Erie book and Opal book. So the 2 books that I've left to do in the next 2 quarters, I still need to touch the Kirby Roseanne Universe book and the Alexis Thomas the tarot coloring book. And I am participating in Happy Catastrophes Color the Tarot, so I am hoping that one of these pages appeals to me and I do tackle one of those pages. So that's how we're doing. So 3 out of 5 so far have been touched, and so I think we're keeping on track with that. Then we go over to my books to complete. I have 5 books listed here to complete, and I have brought them out just to briefly go over. One is The Sea of Colors, and this is by Angela Gonzalez. I started the year off with 28 pages left. I left the second quarter with 21 pages left. I have done 2 additional pages, so now I have 20 pages left in this book. I have not been counting the little activity pages at the very end, and I have completed a number of those in the second quarter here. So that's why my total of number of pages hasn't been going down very quickly, because I did not count those as pages to be colored in to start with. And Amanda Colourist has been picking some of those pages lately. So yeah, it's just worked out. But we are still working through this book, and 20 pages for the next 6 months should be doable. So I'm still hoping to complete this book by the end of 2024. If you have seen my book, my video, about One Book July, this is the book I am going to be coloring. I have 27 pages left in A Million Cute Animals by Lulu Mayo. I go through in that video a flip through of all my pages that I have left to color, and I am calling out anyone who has this book and has not completed one of those 27 pages to email me at jicolorist@gmail.com, and I would be happy to buddy up with you to help me concentrate on this book. I also thought that having One Book July might reduce a little bit of the stress as well, just to concentrate on one book instead of juggling a whole bunch of books. Since it is a very busy summer, I do have some company coming to visit shortly. I have 2 sisters from out of town and a brother-in-law from out of town. So they're all converging on my doorstep for a brief time at the beginning of July. So yes, it will be fun to see family, but that also means that it's a little less coloring time. So One Book July is what we're going to tackle. And yeah, so in the second quarter, I did 8 pages out of this book, and I have 27 pages left, and then this book will be done. So quite excited about that, and I am having a pretty good time doing the pages in here. I have found that the Staedtler pigment pens have been working really well, as well as the Polychromos pencils, and also I've used ink pads and acrylic paint. So really, I don't have a problem with the paper from these books at all. In fact, I find them quite delightful to work in. So yeah, maybe if you are still having trouble, tune in next month for July's completed pages, and I'll talk to you more about all the different mediums that I've been using to finish this book off. Okay, the next book I have is The Ink House. I started the year with 34 pages. I've done 10 pages so far this year so far, 3 in the last quarter. So that means I have 24 pages left. I have had quite a few people buddy color with me in this book, and it has been great to have buddies come forward. So again, if you have this book, The Ink House, or even if you have the Creative Haven version of The Ink House and want to buddy up with me, let me know. I'm happy to get more pages done, and I have 24 pages left. So by the end of 2024, this might actually be a completed book, and that would be awesome. Now, The Mouse Guard was a book that I want to complete someday, not necessarily this year. And it is a book that we all kind of cherish because it's out of print, and it's a delight. I did not color any in the second quarter, so I left the first quarter having colored only 2 pages. So I have 74 pages left, and those are I have 74 pages left. So again, if you have this book and want to buddy up, by all means, let me know, and I'd be happy to color a page with you. The last book is the Peter Rabbit book. I had 7 pages in this book at the start of the year, and I am remiss to say that I still have 7 pages left. So I have the new Inktense. I am planning on using Inktense in here and some gelatos and see how that works. So I was using Polychromos before, and the pages are quite large, so it's a lot of work. But I do want to get this book done, and so yes, no progress so far, but it's staying on the list. So we are back to no books have been completed so far this year, but that's okay. We are still on our way, and we're still making progress. So as for the rest of the monthly series that I've been doing, I have been continuing on with my Zodiac animals for the month. I've also been doing the gemstones for the month. I unfortunately will not be getting to the 2 extra gemstones, the moonstone and the alexandrite, for June. If I can fit it in later on in the year, I will add videos for that. But I am keeping that series up. I am also continuing the flags series, and that is taking quite a bit of research and time, but I am enjoying all of these series that we are doing. I am going to probably go down to 1 video a week for the next little while, just while we're adjusting to life here. And it is a busy time during summer with the garden and everything else. So thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate all the support. There's tons of videos on my channel. Lots of them are timeless, meaning they are more informative than anything, and you're welcome to go back to through that catalog. A lot of people have been doing that, and I really appreciate that support, because it's nice to know that the reviews and the techniques that I've shown in the past are still being useful to people today. So that's it for me today. I just wanted to check in with you, let you know that I am doing well. I am feeling great. We are coming up to August, will be the 2nd anniversary of the passing of my husband. So I am making sure that we are taking the time, both for my mental health and for being here for support for my aunt and for my mom as they go through the grieving process themselves. So that's where I'm going to leave you for today. But I just wanted to say I'm okay. But please go hug someone you love yourself, and take the time that you need as well. Coloring can be a wonderful way to release some of that stress and energy in your life. So I hope you are having a creative and colorful week, and I hope you do something fun with your coloring. Until next time, I will see you on Sunday. We will have our completed pages video for June. And yeah, summer is here. Please go out and enjoy it. And if you're in the Western Hemisphere, or sorry, the Southern Hemisphere, where my New Zealand and Australia friends are, bundle up, get outside, and go for a brisk walk if you can. All right, take care. Bye-bye for now.